Iloilo Caucus of Development Non-Government Organizations Incorporated, or ICODE, is a provincial network of 15 social development NGOs operating in the city and province of Iloilo. It is among the provincial network members of the Western Visayas Social Development Network, which is a regional network of the Caucus of Development Non-Government Organizations Network in the Philippines, or CODE NGOs. ICODE was organized in December 1992 in response to the challenge of the new Local Government Code of 1991, which calls for the active participation of NGOs in local governance and development. It registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission on October 14, 1994. ICODE acts as a service provider and policy advocate that focuses on participatory local governance, disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation, social entrepreneurship, and capacity building. An integral part of its work is to provide coordination among members, partners, and communities. The vision of ICODE is to be a dynamic, responsive, and committed network of NGOs in Iloilo that enhances a people-centered, equity-led, sustainable, integrated development. Its mission, on the other hand, is threefold. First, the creation of a favorable environment for a people-centered, equity-led, sustainable, integrated development. Second, promotion of critical collaboration with government support structures, social development institutions, national and international NGOs in the pursuance of a people-centered, equity-led, sustainable, integrated development. And third, the development of alternative models for people empowerment. Accordingly, its core values are integrity, accountability, complementation, sharing, respect, and do no harm. Through the years, ICODE became popular because of the effectiveness of its initiatives in the areas of membership strengthening, capacity development, poverty reduction, disaster risk reduction, environmental preservation, political empowerment, and social development. ICODE believes that people's participation at all levels of decision-making, may it be social, political, or economic, is essential for the effective delivery of services. It enhances the integration of the knowledge, experiences, and commitments of people in the planning, implementation, and monitoring of projects in order to maximize their intended benefits.
We have been at the forefront of promoting community participation in all our projects. It starts with organizing the people, developing leaders, and building their capacities. These interventions enable them to engage with the government. With this, government projects became more relevant and responsive to the needs of the community. We pioneered the Citizens' Query or public dialogue in Iloilo, a mechanism wherein stakeholders and local government leaders can interact with each other. Local government leaders present their programs and performance, while citizens can clarify, ask questions, and also propose projects that are needed by them. It is one of ICODE's successful interventions, which was later replicated by many barangays and municipalities in the province of Iloilo. This transparency and accountability mechanisms was recognized by the Department of the Interior and Local Government through its Galing Pook Awards for Pahayag sa Banwa in Batad, Iloilo in 2002 and Pamangkutanon sang Banwa in Bingawan, Iloilo in 2010. They have institutionalized these interventions into programs through municipal ordinances where they hold the Citizens' Query twice every year.
ICODE and its members have partnered with local government units in the implementation of health campaigns such as HIV/AIDS awareness, and also for the prevention and technical assistance of pandemic response during COVID-19.
We train community health workers on health-seeking behaviors in 5 towns in Iloilo province for our HIV/AIDS awareness campaign. During the COVID time, we provided capacity building for community-based health frontliners, especially the BHERTs and contact tracers, for effective COVID-19 response and services in terms of prevention, detection, isolation, treatment, and reintegration. Another is we have installed 16 areas for hand washing water system that is specifically on the market areas, city district health stations, and barangay health centers in Iloilo City itself. During the Typhoon Haiyan, we also facilitated the installation of solar power lighting and charging systems for the power needs of rural health units and barangay health centers in northern Iloilo, where there is insufficient sources of power.
ICODE has been active in building the capacities of communities, civil society organizations, people's organizations, local government units, and partner institutions through trainings, consultancies, and technical support. It has pooled experts from its network and partners who possess both academic backgrounds and combined them with experience-based and local knowledge systems to come up with robust and holistic interventions.
In 2003, members and staff of ICODE NGOs became faculty members of a certificate and diploma course on grassroots leadership development offered at Central Philippine University in Iloilo City. More than 100 students were able to graduate, and in 2010, the certificate course was offered by ICODE to 13 municipalities in the Iloilo province in partnership with the local government unit. More than 100 students were able to graduate, and in 2010, the certificate course was offered by ICODE to 13 municipalities in Iloilo province in partnership with the local government units. In 2015, we earned a 4-star recognition for this program from Local Government Academe. Building on that success, we established a learning resource hub with the support of USAID through Save the Children Philippines in 2022. And it has become an integral part of our capacity building program, offering to community-based organizations, civil society organizations, and other networks.
ICODE's DRR-CCA program was also instrumental in bringing rapid response, recovery, and rehabilitation to communities affected by calamities, especially super typhoons, the most popular of which was Typhoon Yolanda in 2013.
We have been responding to disasters even ahead of Typhoon Frank in 2008. But natural disasters have become a phenomenon. We found ourselves responding to calamities regularly, like Super Typhoon Yolanda in 2013 and Typhoon Ursula in 2020, among others. We conducted relief operations even up to the far-flung barangays in northern Iloilo. We have provided livelihood programs and even got ourselves involved in building core shelters with solar power water systems. We have also organized communities and provided disaster risk reduction training to develop resilience. This was accomplished through synergistic support of our local and international funders and partnerships with other NGOs, LGUs, and the communities.
The protection and preservation of our environment, especially our marine resources, is one of ICODE's core advocacies. ICODE organized the fisherfolk and developed their awareness of the impacts of unsustainable practices on their health, livelihoods, and our natural environment. ICODE was able to deploy artificial reefs in marine protected areas in northern Iloilo and also provided patrol boats which are now being used to fight illegal fishing in the area. It also introduced the use of renewable energy through the installation and distribution of solar-powered lighting and water systems.
Access to safe water and health services, even electricity, is a challenge for barangay in the mountains and on the island. Their sheer isolation alone has affected people's health and well-being. Installing solar-powered water system and equipment has helped reduce sickness and disease. It has enhanced the lives of people who were beneficiaries of ICODE's public health project.
ICODE has attained its purpose for over 30 years through its dynamic and competent leaders who played a vital role in the growth of the network. They were the ones who ensured that the organization remained true to its vision and mission as a people-centered, equity-led, sustainable integrated development. Through their guidance and efforts, ICODE has come a long way in transforming communities for the better. Why become a member of the Iloilo Caucus of Development NGOs?
You can be part of something bigger. Let us transform together. Join ICODE, the Iloilo NGO Network. Be a member. Be a supporter. Be a partner.